Hi there guys, welcome to Tykes TV, and as you can tell from the title, Paul Heckingbottom has left us for Leeds United, and that's basically all I can say at this minute. I'm really I honestly don't know what to say. It's a very strange one. There's a very few people mixed emotions about this one. Whereas winning one game in however many, the record over the games over the last few weeks have been poor. Tactics wise, probably been poor, but we still believe in him. We still wanted him here. I never like to see a manager go. I mean, he's not been sacked, of course, but maybe he's jumped before he does get sacked. Maybe he's thought, am I going to get another opportunity like this if I stay here? If I get another job opportunity? Leeds have activated the release clause. I mean, why such a small release clause? I mean, a good run of results, any club could have come in and paid that in this league. Some in League One, maybe. Surely we must not have really wanted him, really, doing it like that. And he only signed a contract the other day. Honestly, it's like a circus down at Oakwell sometimes. You know, as I said, the run of results over the last few weeks, months have been poor. Can't really argue with that. I mean, Ecky's had a January transfer window where he's brought players in who he's looked at and identified. And I echo what Luke said yesterday. What are they going to think now? He's gone. He's gone. And he's not the only one that's gone. Here's a club statement from the Barnsley Football Club official website. You know, the first place. 40-year-old will move to Ellen Road instantly. Heckingbottom will be joined by Jamie Clapham, our first team coach, Nathan Winder, Head of Sports Science, and Alex Bailey, First Team Performance Analyst, who will also all depart Oakwell immediately. The club are shocked at Paul Heckingbottom's desire to leave, having agreed a new contract with Barnsley Football Club last week following the completion of the January transfer window, where the board of directors worked tirelessly along with Paul to secure their targets, as I've just mentioned, resulting in a successful window. See, that to me, I don't agree with that. I don't believe it was a successful window. This left the club optimistic in a turnaround in form and a strong end to the 2017-18 campaign as we battle to retain our position in the league. Barnsley Football Club Chief Executive I commented, "It was an unexpected yes. It has come during an already complicated period. Yes, it will make things more difficult short term, but our club is full of resources and it is currently not dependent on one man alone. I'm asking everyone from the players, employees and our loyal fans to come together as we have an important game on Saturday, which is, of course, Sheffield Wednesday. The club want to place on record their thanks and best wishes to Paul Heckingbottom and his coaching staff, having taken on the role of head coach in February 2016. He has guided his hometown club to promotion, a Johnston Pates Trophy victory and the highest Sky Bet Championship finish in 20 years. Until a new head coach is appointed, Paul Ardsley will take caretaker charge. The board fully trusts him to lead the team while getting the maximum levels out of the squad, and we will all support him in his new role as caretaker." So there we have it, guys. The search for a new manager is on. There's a lot of names been put forward. Gary Monk, a lot of people saying Simon Grayson. There's all sorts. A good choice for me would be, I'd be happy with Marco Silva if we can tempt him to come to the club. Did well at Watford. First part of the season, I thought he was very unlucky to get the sack. But I mean, we've got to thank Ecky for what he's done. I'm not a bitter person, you know. He's gone to Leeds, that's fair enough. But maybe, just maybe, he thought he'd done what he could for the club. As I've said, could he? Maybe he might not have got a better offer than this if results had have continued. We'll see for sure how good a manager he is now at Leeds, because that's going to be probably his toughest task in his career yet. Leeds United. if he can get them to where they want to be. The demand at Leeds is huge, more compared to Barnsley. They're going to be wanting to challenge. They can still get in the playoffs, and they've still got a good set of players. So that'll be interesting to see if he can get them playing like we were last season. This is all really, for me, it's, you look at it, a lot of people say, you know, is he really any good, Heckingbottom, because he inherited a lot of Lee Johnson's players. In fact, some of those players weren't even Lee Johnson's. Some of them were Danny Wilson's, your Hurrians, your Winnows. They're all Wilson signed. But we can't deny that last season, the first half of last season, terrific football, no doubt about it, absolutely fantastic football. And it was a shame that it had to end so early in January last season. But it's just, you know, I think it's the end of the era. I mean, Heckingbottom once quoted as well, said that, you know, he grew up hating Leeds, but it's a very weird one, and I can't honestly see. We've got to pull his finger out and get somebody in as soon as possible. You know, I'm just honestly lost for words. You know, he turns down Forest, turns down Sunderland, and then finally goes to Leeds. But as I've said, I'm not a bitter man, and I wish him all the best, because, you know, he has shown loyalty, definitely, and I'm sure Barnsley will still be in his heart, no doubt about it. But will he last that long at Leeds? We know at Leeds the demand is huge, as I've said, and, you know, after a bad run of games, after what if he'd have been Leeds manager on the run and on the run we've had, he wouldn't have been here now. So, you know, the positive I can think out of it now is that the new owners and all this, they've got a big chance now to get somebody in from their choosing. They choose somebody who can run the club, who they trust, who they can bring in. As I said, we'll have to wait and see who it is. But again, it's going to be a tough couple of weeks for us. Wednesday on Saturday, we don't need this before a local derby, a massive game as well. We can slip into bottom three. I mean, this season, honestly, it's been one of the worst there's been, and a lot of fans are, you know, split between, you know, they're not too for. I think it's mainly down to the fact it's Leeds. I think anywhere else, yeah, maybe, but because it's Leeds and because he's from Barnsley and he's had the club in his heart, that's why a lot of people are disappointed in his decision. And the other people have said, well, look at his form in the last God knows how many games, how awful it's been. Maybe it's a breath of fresh air to get somebody new in. Maybe it's a better this way than him actually getting the sack. Because I don't think a lot of Barnsley fans did want him to get the sack because you know, how much he's loved. But, you know, come start of this season, the events that's been going on, I don't think any of us could have ever predicted it. You know, it's never quiet, is it? Oh well, that's very, very true. But we'll wait and see what happens. Craig's going to be here later today to discuss Heckingbottom and what he thinks and all that and all this and that. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. See you later.
Brian
Take
Howard
care.
here. Make sure you subscribe to Tykes TV.